Uh, you hi. Speak. Do you words and hell. Roll the open. Hello, my friends, and welcome once again to the Video Call-In Show. That show that invites you to be a live video guest right here on this program. Talk about anything you'd like to. You can talk about the topic of the day. You can talk about current events. You can talk about your personal projects or just chew the fat with Jim. I am your host, Jim, and I welcome you aboard. Now, when it's time to join in, it's real easy. You see this link right here. Put that into your browser or use the one in the description box. Same thing. You'll download Zoom if you don't already have Zoom. And it'll take you right to that meeting. You'll show up on my board here, and we'll bring you on once I'm satisfied. It's all about me. No, I kid. I kid. Yeah, welcome to the show. If this sounds like something that you might be interested in, and I implore you to go look at some of the other videos where we've had guests on, we've talked about a multitude of things, had some fun, had some laughs. I've cried once or twice, I'll admit it, but it's been a lot of fun. If that sounds like your kind of content, and I think it does, let's say you want to be on the show sometime to promote your channel, to promote your business, to just talk about the weather. That's fine. Come on in. It's a lot of fun. I'll talk about the subject matter for a while, and then I'll open up the video lines. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, by all means, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. You don't want to miss this show. I'm on live every evening, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Having said that, let's get on to tonight's subject. It's going to be a rather short subject in that I had an entire show planned around this subject. And something happened that evening. It was last week. Something happened that evening where I wasn't able to go on. Well, not only was I not able to go on, but I lost my show notes. And I didn't even realize it until after I created the event. So I'm going to try to recreate it ad hoc just for you. It's the age-old problem where most people, and I forget the term for it. In fact, we can probably look it up. Have a natural fear of public speaking. Well, that isn't just in front of crowds of 1 to 1 million. That can be to friends, to family, to potential dates. So, us young men can remember very vividly being tongue-tied, severely tongue-tied, whenever it came to talking to the ladies. And it's, a lot of that stems in insecurity. We all harbor a certain amount of insecurity no matter what we do. But it also stems, or it has deep roots in the fear of public speaking, which I'm going to remember that if it kills me. It's a phobia. All right, here we go. Yes. Oh, isn't that great? Oh, glossophobia, speech anxiety. Well, I've noticed that I am not the most articulate, nor am I the most fluent, nor am I the most intelligent sounding speaker by far. I recognize that. I'm comfortable with that. I have no problem with it whatsoever. It's one of the reasons I decided to do this show, is not to get over a fear, because I don't necessarily have a fear of public speaking. What I just can't do is I can't articulate as well as I can in the spoken word or the written word. Case in point. I wonder how many other people suffer from that same thing. And when I say suffer, it's a 50-50, because I'm constantly called upon, and don't take my description write-ups as a good example of what I'm capable of, but I'm constantly called upon to not only craft concise emails and that, a multitude of correspondence that gets the job done and does it efficiently and professionally. But I'm also called upon quite frequently to write white papers and process documents and that sort of thing, quite a bit actually. And I think that it's because, my ability to write, which far surpasses my ability to speak well. It's not that the burps are in there, but it's been noticed, and people have really they've really made it clear that I've got a talent in that arena. In fact, I can remember several times that I would post to forums, and um, a lot of times it would be a project that I've done, and I would create it in such a way that it was a complete story, not just, hey, I did this, that, and the other thing. It's, I did this, and here's why, and who was talking about it, and just all kinds of fun things. And that's why I was so interested in Scully. Perhaps he'll be back tonight because he actually coaches budding authors. I found that fascinating, and I was not that I want to become an author per se, but the whole process and the ability just really intrigues me and interests me to no end. Now, not so much with public speaking. Again, when we go back to the face for radio, voice for print, can't spell. But I really enjoy doing it. And I wasn't lying about having trouble spelling. Sometimes I do struggle with spelling certain words. And don't we all have that? Think about those words that you, one, have trouble speaking, because there are a lot of words. I can remember the day my mother corrected me on the difference between leery and weary. I thought weary meant that you were a little bit apprehensive about something. Not the case. That would be leery. And it stuck with me. It really stuck with me. And from that point on, I tried to make it a point not to use words that I wasn't sure of the definition, or at least, generally sure, used in everyday speech, because some words are used incorrectly, but we still use them, and I get that. And sometimes I'll fall into that trap. It's you'll very rarely, and if you hear me say this phrase, it is a complete and utter slip up, just from maybe old habits or listening to it for so much. But when you hear me say I feel, it will absolutely be followed up by either a real, physical, or emotional condition. The proper term would be I believe, or I understand that, or something like that. Not uh, I feel like I should go down to the store. No, no, no. I think I should go down to the store. I believe I should go down to the store. Those are that's the proper use. The I feel like is an awful uh, uh, juxtaposition of emotion and true, um, well, emotion and, see, there I go. You're actually seeing it in action. it's it's um it's more of an emotional response than it is an actual thought response, and that's why it bugs me so much. I believe I did a show on that not too long ago. See, I could have said, I feel like I did a show on that not too long ago. Nope. I believe I did a show on that not too long ago. And I'm okay with, people using it. It's become part of the vernacular, but it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. And I might poke at you if you say it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can do what you want. It's a free country. Should be a free world. And but that doesn't mean that we can't have our own little pet peeves. We all do. Don't even think we don't. All of us have pet peeves. And I wonder what's going on here tonight. Surely my invite went out. But you can never be too sure. Sometimes that sort of thing doesn't happen. And I've noticed that more and more, that my notifications, and we're gonna hit a subline here. Some of my notifications just have fallen off the road. Colorado Fisher, how are you? Oh no, you're kidding me. It's a raid? My first raid. How awesome. We've got Colorado Fisher, Great Grandma's Greenhouse, Kings in Darwin. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, since you're here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the video lines one at a time. And if you guys want to come on and just talk about anything, you let me know. You can use that link right here at the bottom of the screen, or there's also a link in the description box. Love to have you on. 30 plus. Thank you, Great Grandma's Greenhouse. I really appreciate that. I have so much fun doing this. I know my opener, which most of you guys probably missed. My opener wasn't very exciting, but it was truthful. You might have to go back and watch that. But yeah, the video lines are open. So feel free to jump in. Wow, that's really cool. Did they actually raid me straight up? Because I was watching it earlier and I totally had to dump out because I got to get ready for this show. But oh, it's too bad, Kings of Darwin. That's too bad. Yeah, if you guys if this is your first visit here, look down in my channel, and you'll see that I've introduced a new portion of the program. So not only do you get to come on and talk about whatever you want to, you can talk about the topic of the day, which today was, what do you do? Speak or write better? That's kind of what I know. Tell me in the chat. I'd love to find out. But you can talk about current events. You can talk about your channels, your personal products, or just chew the fat. I am Jim, by the way, your host of the Video Call-In Show. And I welcome all of you. Eileen, how are you? Eileen's been here before. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. The Art of Read. From Pusa with Love. How awesome. How awesome. You guys are making my night tonight. Again, for those, there's Robert Stanton. Good evening, my friend. For those just joining us for the first time, Indiana, Colorado Fisher wants to know what state I'm out of. I am not Canadian as well, although I have been on the Canadian Drone Hub show. There's Jack. How you doing, Jack? Simply Shannon. Awesome. From Pusa with Love. Pusa Studios, you're great. Andrew, and I forget his wife's name. Oh, God, don't shoot me. You guys are great. Thank you. Oh, you watched Manic's show. Yeah, yeah. I knew I kind of recognized your name. That's awesome. That is awesome. And like I said, those of you who haven't been here before, it's real easy to join. If you don't already have Zoom, once you use this link here in the description box or at the lower third of the screen, Zoom will start downloading for you. It'll enter in that meeting number. If you already have Zoom, you can join just by clicking the link in the description box, and then you'll come up on my board over here. I'll throw you on a split screen, kind of like Talkie over here, and we'll just chat. We'll just have a good old time talking about whatever you want to talk about the subject today. That's cool, because we can do that. MU, free music for your videos. How are you? I know, man. It's awesome. This is my first raid, and of course now I've got to change the title to my video. Robin Picker. Oh, Jack, don't bring us down. Tragic airplane malfunctions. I hadn't heard about that. Last story I heard about was the huge college scandal, the one where folks were buying their way into the Ivy League schools. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, just try to have fun here. Sometimes you'll just have to watch me talk for a little while. But I try to pop into the Pusa live streams whenever I possibly can because they're really good people. In fact, Andrew was on the Canadian Drone Hub with me when I was on there. That was cool. Of course, everything fell off the rails, which it does. And I'm not even a drone pilot. I just decided to go and find out find out more about it. I literally want to. I want a drone so bad I can't stand it. But add that to the list of the thousands of hobbies that I plan to undertake before I kick the bucket. That's just part of living. If you're not living your life to a bucket list, I don't care if it's just in your head, then you're not living life. You've got to live your life. Texas Rider, welcome. Now, I apologize if Nightbot gets a little, tough on you. But remember what Pusa said. We gotta avoid those specific phrases like sub for sub and I got you and all that. My whole thing is that if if somebody reaches out to you and looks at your channel and decides to subscribe, I always give them the same courtesy, and I'll go look at their channel. And if it are their videos are content that I enjoy, then I'm all over it. I am absolutely all over it, and I always try to leave a comment directly related to what you do. Oh, I don't know why. Don't take that as a bad thing, official EC YouTube channel. For some reason, I've told it like up to 50 emoticons or emojis are allowed, but for some reason, it's cutting people off at like 4. Oh, sweet. And Pusa's here too. So awesome. Awesome. We got to get you over on my left side. Yeah, but I'll visit their channel, and if it's content that I enjoy, I mean truly enjoy, then I'll subscribe. And of course, I always have something to say about every video that I watch on. It seems like on YouTube. I don't know what that is. That's probably a sickness of mine as well. But I'll definitely leave a comment about the video. I try never to reference, if at all possible, where I found them. So just keep. My laugh sounds evil. Now you're make me self-conscious of my laugh. Ooh. Just remember, you asked for it. Oh yeah. Oh, the early kit in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tham's World, Funky Nerd Stark, Funko Nerd Stark. Oh, that's a cool name, dude. That is a cool name. I'm definitely gonna check out that channel. See, that's the thing too. Don't ever discount branding, folks. When you're if you don't have an established channel and you're thinking of starting one, think about that sort of channel name that you literally would want to click on just from the channel name alone. And of course, it always helps for it to be ultra descriptive. Flying with Stan, first time viewer. Gabrielle Z. Are you sure you have? I think you've been here before. That name sounds very familiar. But yeah, branding is ultra important. Ultra important. You have no idea. My channel name sounds really simple, but I kicked around no less than 24 different types of channel names before I settled on this. I wanted it to be just straight up. You knew exactly what you were getting into as soon as you read that name. Well, I don't know, Kings and Darwin. Sometimes you're going to find names that are much more appropriate once you visit the channel, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But the digital marketer inside me tells me that I've got to go. You've got to go beyond that sometimes and try to make it. Because you've only got. Let's take the search engine results on Google or Bing or whatnot. You've only got like 66 characters to make an impression. And I've dealt with that forever. I think it might be up to 75 now. It was 75 on Yahoo. But you've got only a certain amount of characters to make an impression. You've got to make that impression. You've got to make that impression. And if that impression is that title tells them everything they need to know about your whatever it is you're trying to promote, then you're way ahead of the game, because then your description can be so much more descriptive. You don't have to waste time trying to tell people what your channel or your product or service is about. This has turned into a digital marketing program. I apologize. But if you have questions, about digital marketing, by all means, send them my way. I've been doing it probably since 02 to 04 when it actually became a thing, and this was actually before Google became a verb. Hell, I was doing SEO before SEO was a thing. I had what I called, and I'm not particularly religious. I don't tend to get into religious discussions or political discussions, if at all possible. But I came up early with what I called the 10 Commandments of Design. And if you look on the basic elements that you need for good SEO, you'll find 8 of my 10 on there. And I did that back in like 98. Here, toot my own horn, right? Well, see, now if you add, this is Kings and Darwin. He says, if you own drone to your name, boom, boom, that immediately tells everyone what your niche is or what your specialty is, your focus. And I think that is very important. It might help. It sometimes it could hurt if you're a really established. I mean, if you're somewhere in between, me and like PewDiePie, then you don't really want to change your name because you may have a good amount of followers that you might lose. I mean that does happen. I'm not saying it would, but it could happen. Tout tout tout. Bam's world has no focus. You're not alone, my friend. You are not alone. There are a bunch of channels out there, and I think anyone who has gone down the road that we have, visiting, Pusa Studios, visiting Green Bay Wacky, all of those live streams, we've seen a lot of channels, and you notice a lot of people lack focus, and it's not their fault. They've just not been taught, and then they learn so much on those channels, and it's and I might, hats off to those guys who help the help the new people, really. In fact, the Nimmons, Nick and Dee Nimmin, I've learned a lot from them. Even as a seasoned digital marketer, I was not what I would consider a YouTube guy. So I started hanging out on their channel, and I learned a lot about setting up a channel. At the point at one time it wasn't even important for me, but I started doing video marketing, and then it became real important. And now that I'm doing my own show, it's real important. Like I said, guys, feel free to join in. We can continue the digital marketing lesson if you'd like. If not, we can talk about whatever you want to. I've had some really good guests over the last couple months. Last night was pretty special. Like I said, I started a new segment, and you'll have to go to my channel and check out the deep dive. Anybody who wants to subject themselves to the deep dive, you are more than welcome to. The idea is you come on the show, we want to get to know you, and you're not limited to video, right? I know it's a video call-in show, but if you're more comfortable having your camera off and just want to go audio, that's fine too. I've had 3 or 4 guests who just wanted to do audio only. What do we got? Hey, Dole Whip Dad, happy Tuesday night to you. Oh, who's someone leaving us? Oh, you're not that brave. Listen, it doesn't take bravery. It really doesn't. It'll be like you're sitting next to me on the couch and we're just going to talk. Yeah. Jack says, similar to the way I create Instagram captions from any posts I upload at my internship. We aim to create captions that are straightforward, attractive, and attention grabbing. Right, Jack. Exactly right. Exactly right. Oh, yeah. I almost said hello to Nightbot. Can you believe that? Yes, you can go on video to no audio. It's going to make it a little uncomfortable for me and the audience, but I'm ready for it. Play charades. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think somebody just might have brainstormed the next feature on the video calling show. Video charades. We shut off our mics and we try to guess what the other person is saying. Champ Garage came to the show tonight. Awesome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Early kit in. Yeah, I didn't know that it was. I didn't think it was a location necessarily. Kings in Darwin. I'm not sure what I gleaned from that name. Nomadic Bike, dude. I'm gonna go look at your video soon. I've got it open on my other laptop, and like I said, when I go to look at videos, and I go to look and see if I dig them. Did I just date myself? But I go to see if I like them, and you were highlighted by Pusa, if memory serves, and I was taken by your channel art. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Very simple. It says exactly what you're all about, without being verbose. Mine, I had to have a lot of text on mine, and I'm sure I'll be able to slim that down later. But I got to tell people, what video calling means because everybody's used to the radio call-in show. I get that. I absolutely get that. Yeah, I'm gonna check your stuff out later. And that's another thing, folks. Whenever you're meeting new friends and you're going and checking out their content, you're digging it, or you just don't have time yet. Um, if you're on the other side of that, be patient. Be patient. These things take time. One, you don't want to just jump right in and say, "Oh yeah, boom, clicked you," because then, as I understand it, and I'm sure some of you could literally correct me on this if I'm wrong, but it seems to me that can be detected by the powers that be and flagged as, that's too quick to be real. So I always give it a time. I look at the videos, make sure I like them before um, I do not, Pusa, I do not have radio experience. And I'm going to resist the urge at this moment to make my voice even lower. Hope there's that evil laugh again, though. But thanks, I appreciate that. I think it's more processing than anything. I don't have a whole lot of processing happening on here. I've got a noise gate. I've turned off the compressor. The equalizer is nearly flat. I don't even have a low cut because I do like a little bit more boom than the average. And then I've got like a de-esser. I'm working with a Behringer XR 18, which I also use for my bands. Love the thing, although I think it's starting to flake out on me. Dude, this was awesome. Pusa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. I think if I had my first raid, this is where I'd want it to come from. How often the early kit in wants to know how often I'm on YouTube. Well, every single weeknight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now that is weather permitting, of course. This is a hobby of mine. I love doing it. I try to get on whenever I can, but life does get in the way. All babies must eat. I've got to put food on the table. So sometime, you want me to echo my name? The Video Call-In Show. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I do take requests. But yeah, sometimes life gets in the way, so I'm not always able to come on. But I would say I'm probably at about an 85%. Muscle Car Appraisal, welcome to the show. Yeah, I got rated, man. I freaking got rated. Is that awesome? I've been waiting for a raid. This is so cool. This is absolutely. I don't care if nobody comes on tonight. This has made my night. I'll answer, or I'll talk to the chat until the cows come home. Although I do try to limit it to about an hour because it isn't every single night sort of thing. I mean, you've got to think about what it takes to come up with some sort of subject matter that matters to other people, not just to this guy. And it can be a little daunting. In fact, sometimes I just say, you know what? I'm just going to get on there and talk about nothing. And I think any of us creators have had that sort of, any of us live stream creators have had that sort of thing go through mind. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, though, I can't stress it enough. The video lines are open. Headshot. So feel free to call in. Like I said, for those of you who weren't here before, all you got to do is use this link right here. There's also one in the description, clickable, and what it'll do is if you don't have Zoom, which is one of the most popular teleconferencing softwares out there today, it's even as I understand it, coming up real hard and heavy on Skype. And I think the reason for that is that Skype is so limited and Zoom is a little bit more flexible. Not only that, but Skype happens to be a resource hog. Oh, somebody asked me earlier. I'm so sorry. I saw it and then I moved on to something else. I apologize. What do I use? What do I use? Well, I know what you asked. I do not use OBS. I know OBS. In fact, I've consulted several people on how to use OBS. In fact, I'm helping Muscle Car Appraisal, which, by the way, if you're a Muscle Car Appraisal fan, and I know some of you are because he's been on the Pusa streams quite a bit. I don't think they're doing a show tomorrow night, but Bob, his aide, is going to upload a video. There's been some things happening, and I'll let Muscle Car Appraisal tell you that it's a family thing. But I don't think that I'm not at liberty to say. So, but just know that they plan on going live every Wednesday night with all sorts of cool car stuff as it relates to, classic muscle cars and that sort of thing. I helped them do their first live stream last Wednesday. It was a lot of fun. I even put off my show for it. It was 2 hours of car talk, and those of you who know me know I love car talk. I've been driving for a while and working on them and just doing all sorts of things. Fortunately for me, my son loves to work on mechanical things, especially automobiles, and because of that, my life is grand. So, but anyway, know that Muscle Car won't be on tomorrow night live, but they're going to upload a video, and they should be back the following Wednesday. But I do not use OBS. What I use is vMix. vMix is a it's a paid video switcher as opposed to the free OBS software. It's a little bit more robust. I dig it. Well, there you go. There you go. I really really enjoy using it. I've been using it for about 3 years now, and it does a lot for me. Oh, he jumped off. Jumped off. Try it again, Pusa. I saw you up there. But yeah, I really dig vMix. It's very very robust, and of course, some of you don't know me. Again, this is an education on me, which I don't know. I hope you guys don't mind, but hopefully we'll talk to Pusa and get his input as well. But try it again, Pusa. No, no, try it again. For some reason, you dove off. You jumped off. Yes, Muscle Car Appraisal. I absolutely will be your guest on whenever you want me to. I'd be more than happy to. More than happy to. Those guys they're some great guys. They really are. David, the producer. How are you, my friend? How are you? So glad to have you over here. David was on the show once. That was a lot of fun. I've had a lot of folks from over the pond. We've had Snowy Rains, which I'm shocked that she's not in the chat right now. We've had David from, let me see if I can get this, Gold Prospecting Tasmania, Australia. Oh, there we go. Oh, and jumped off. I saw you, Simply Shannon. Now, let me know, guys, if something is going on. Yeah, teaser. You guys are teasing the hell out of me over here. Pusa Studios, hungry and teething. What I missed there? Yeah, I know, right? Simply Shannon, you can try it again, huh? Absolutely. But yeah, great guys. Muscle Car Appraisal, Jim and Bob over there, Jim Murphy, and can't remember Bob's last name, but I can find it. But got too much to do right now. Pusa Studios, waiting for me to get back to my desk. Yeah, I'm not sure what that whole teething thread was. Maybe I'll have to go back and look at it later, and then I'll just feel silly because I didn't see it. Above and Beyond, how are you? You're a new one. Uh, it's so great to have you guys in here. It's so great to have you guys in here. Like I said, if you'd like to know more about digital marketing, I'm your guy. That includes just about every aspect of website development and um, marketing, both organic and search engine marketing. Been doing that for what seems like years. Then I got into video production. I actually built a studio downtown Indianapolis. If you're wondering, who's got a toddler that's hungry and teething? That's what we're reading. I do, or I try to do visual marketing. Cool. Cool. So you don't do it for Living Thames World? Because that's kind of where most of my clients are looking to go, and it's taken forever. Uh, yeah. How does that happen? Where I get a video calling show to call in? It must be our old friends. We all know who that is. Yeah, you'd be amazed at how easy it is to just jump on and talk about whatever you want to. I'll ask you questions. I'll try to find out. I know you do, Champ Works. I'll try to, I want to get things out. I want to get your story out. I want to find out what makes you tick. So you don't really have to come on. Oh, I know, Jack. I know. I'm watching it over here. Some of you may not even know, but I was mooned for the first time on this show just a couple nights ago. A couple 10-year-olds. You all remember what it was like to be 10. Thought it'd be funny. Fortunately, it didn't make it to the air. Did I pick up earlier? You did not know where I am? Yeah, I do not know where you're at, Kings and Darwin. I haven't checked out your channel yet, but I will. Um, Absolutely will. Yes, absolutely mooned. It was brutal. It was brutal. Fortunately, like I said, it didn't make the air. And of course, if it had, you probably wouldn't be talking to me right now. Oh, it's a visual that I have to take to the grave now, and to not beat a dead meme, but ain't nobody got time for that. Oh man, there's just some things you can't unsee, and that was absolutely one of the worst things I cannot unsee. I saw it coming though. I mean, a lot of times you can tell, and thank God for some of my regular chatters. They said that yeah, flying with Stan. They said that there was a good chance that it was a troll. So hey, this is not. We have a guest. Flying with Stan. I do not see your microphone, so check in the lower left-hand corner of your Zoom screen, and you'll see a little microphone icon. Click the up arrow next to that and choose your microphone, and then we'll get to chat, my friend. In the meantime, I'll continue to blather on. Do you see it in the lower left hand of your chat screen? You'll see the Zoom screen. You'll see a little microphone icon. Click that up arrow. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Awesome. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I guess I'm listening to quite a bit of a delay here.
Yeah, listen to the Zoom feed. Don't listen to the YouTube video.
Yeah. The only thing is there's going to be the echo, I think, if it comes out in the air, right? All right, hold on one second.
No, there won't be an echo if you bring the YouTube video audio all the way down and just listen to the Zoom feed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Perfect. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
So I thought I'd be brave and dial in, even though I got my big ugly headphones on and not looking ready for video. But
oh, worry not.
Hello.
Worry not, my friend. I started out using just headphones when I started this, and you can see I still have earpiece.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I just hide it well. So how are you? And you are flying with Stan?
I'm good. Yeah, flying with Stan. That's my YouTube channel, and I've been trying to hook up with as many of these shows. I'm pretty sure I met you maybe in the Canadian Drone Hub channel.
Yes.
Or at least one of the drone channels.
Yes, your name actually looks very, very familiar. Very familiar. So, well, thank you so much for coming on tonight, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
Are
like
you
I say, trying to get my name out there, and I'm now over 300 subscribers, so woohoo,
Hey, good for you, man. How long have you been doing it?
Well, a couple of years with the drone stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
It's slow, and I haven't been pushing or anything, but lately I've been watching a lot of these shows and grew to that 300 probably in 6 months or something. I was at about 100 just 6 months ago. So
Oh, that's wonderful, dude. Congratulations.
yeah,
Congratulations. These
yeah.
these hundreds at this level are big accomplishments, aren't they?
Yeah, it was tough at the beginning because I had been monetized or whatever, and they, so I was at least having ads and potentially making money, and then they pulled that rug out from under me.
Oh, so you were one of those that didn't get grandfathered in.
Yeah, and at that time I had like I said, about 100 subscribers, so 1,000 was just never going to happen, I thought, and now over 300, it could happen.
Oh, good, good. How you doing on view time? You doing pretty well on view time?
It's funny. I actually don't even look at any of the analytics, and that's part of the problem as far as the growing. It's I'm not putting as much effort into trying to grow it as I should. I should be putting more videos up and stuff. I had done a whole stream of um, kind of review kind of videos about drone goggles and different drones and stuff like that. But that's kind of gone now by the wayside.
Mm-hmm.
I put up a video recently, well, fairly recently, with a canoe in a pond across from my house,
Oh,
and that's actually gotten quite a bit. That's pretty much all people comment on now. Everybody likes that, so kind of gives me an idea of what I need to do.
yeah, yeah. That is a great indicator of where you might want to take your channel, man. When you that's listening to your audience right there.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. Well, that's awesome. Sorry to hear about the fall off when they changed the monetization rules, though. That's got to suck. I mean, especially for you
Yeah.
guys. Not so much for us that came in afterwards, but oh, especially for those ahead of it. Oh,
It's especially because it was caused by these people with millions and millions of subscribers, and they weren't hurt at all.
yeah,
All the little people were hurt, and the big, million guys just went on and like normal.
yeah, yeah, yeah. My boy and I had a discussion about this just today, and I couldn't figure it out because it seemed like to me that YouTube was shooting themselves right in the foot. Because all of those smaller creators that could run ads would be running ads, and that's just money in Google's pocket. And he
Yeah,
reminded, yeah,
that's yeah.
he reminded me that it was probably more of a spam control and a competition control measure because you
Yeah,
get
and to make it look like they're doing something to all the advertisers that were mad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I hadn't looked at it from that perspective, so but it still sucks because I know it left a lot of great content producers in the dust.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
I'm
You can't do
nervous
that.
as it is.
You can't do that just yet.
Okay.
Are you are you ready for a deep dive before you go? Are you ready for the deep dive? You just say yes.
Yes.
All right then.
Deep dive.
All right, here's how deep dive works. Deep dive works as I ask you count them, 5 questions chosen especially for you. In fact, I've got them all written down right here on this piece of paper.
Okay.
Answer as truthfully as you can. There are no wrong answers. Well, I can't say that, but
Okay. The first answer is 47.
oh gosh, so close, so close. No, what's your favorite childhood TV show?
Gilligan's Island.
Oh, excellent choice. In fact, if you watch this is only the second time we've done this, and I had Ed from Flash in the Pan on last night, and I asked him the classic question, Ginger or Marianne. Now, I'm not asking you that one, but we just second night in a row we've had a Gilligan reference. Let's move on to question number 2.
Question 2.
Okay, let's see. What was your last Halloween costume?
Jason from Friday the 13th.
Oh, nice,
It was a
nice.
huge hit at the party that I was at college, dorm.
Are we talking about the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You and I are not too far apart in age, I'm sure.
No, I only look young.
Very good. Let's move on to question 3.
Question 3.
All right. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate all the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking for Tutti Frutti.
Uh,
But great
Chocolate
try.
ice cream on blueberry pie.
Awesome. All right. Question number 4.
Question 4.
Oh, okay, Flying with Stan. Do you believe in fate?
Sure.
All right. I got to give you that one. And finally,
Final question.
is double dipping okay at parties?
Absolutely not.
Oh, you are correct, sir. You are correct. Very well done.
4 out of 5 ain't bad.
Well, you knew more about you than you thought you did. Thanks for coming on, Stan. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun.
All right. All right. Thank you.
You bet.
Take care.
Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Flying with Stan, everyone. Ah, how cool. How cool. Well, guys, did you enjoy that? Enjoy that? Oh, in the chat, how many of you folks were caught by the change in monetization by Google, or I'm sorry, by YouTube? Jeez, there goes that whole speak thing again. Anyone? Is there anyone in the chat that was also caught? First, you were able to monetize, and then you could no longer monetize because Yahoo changed the rules on you. I'm very curious to know. All right. Oh, by the way, yeah, it's waiting for you too. It's waiting for you too. Oh crap! My dad makes me watch. Got caught. Thams, yeah, Thams is my boat. And oh, great grandma's greenhouse. You were? Oh, that's too bad, guys. I am so sorry that happened because that for the creators that were trying to get monetized, 3 weeks made 8 cents. Oh man, I couldn't be happier. Here I've been on for I think in 2 days it will be maybe 4 months. 3 months? No, it'll be 4 months. Yeah, because I started November. I've already made $20, which is awesome. Not from that, but from merch. Absolutely. And if you'd like some, no, I'm not a big plugger of that sort of thing, but yes, there absolutely is video call-in show merch. So cups. I'm actually going to take one of these out to Ed Flash in the Pan when I go down there Saturday and meet up with the Gold Diggers Association of America. I believe that's what the acronym is. Well, that was fun flying with Stan. I so appreciate you coming on, my friend. So appreciate you coming on. And subjecting yourselves to the deep dive. No one truly survives the deep dive. That's what I say. You've never heard of the Zoom thing? Wow. Jack, you're more than welcome to join. And you've been on before, right? Yeah. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm interested to find out how things are going for you. Because that the position you're in is not easy. Being so young, trying to get. But the wonderful thing about what you're doing, Jack, is that you're pushing, man. You're pushing. You're looking to improve. There's a huge amount of kudos that goes along with that sort of thing. Anytime that you're trying to improve yourself and pushing yourself or inserting yourself into situations that you're not comfortable in, then I have nothing but mad respect for you. I mean, that's like I said, that's exactly why I did the show. I've been coaching people from behind the scenes for years, and I thought, let me just do it. I've always wanted to, and I just couldn't. So give Jack some love, man. He's a young guy trying to make it in this world and doing everything he can to improve himself. He's actually come on the show. He asked me for some advice. I like to think that it helped. Jack says it might have helped. I don't know, but he's a good kid. So show that man some love. Yeah, the Zoom app. You can actually do it on your phone. I've had people call up on their phone. And I think we've got time for one more guest if somebody wants to dive in. Um, yeah, David and I had a nice lengthy discussion. In fact, we're talking about other people to get on the show as well. Kind of a pre-planned, like I did with Muscle Car Appraisal. It's really easy above and beyond, real easy. Even if you're on your phone, all you've got to do is use this link right here. It's www.zoom.us, and you don't even have to have the www. /J/409-180-138. You can do that, or you can click the link in the description. It'll download Zoom or the app if you're on your phone, and it should take you right to the meeting. If it doesn't, you just open up, or you just click on the link again once you have Zoom installed, and bam, you'll come on the show. It's not a very heavy program, if memory serves. I don't know if they've. Oh, it is locked. It is. Wait, I thought I unlocked that. Oh, it was locked. I'm so sorry. My bad. All right. So let's just do this the right way. Oh, nope, no need. Oh, I've got two. I've got three. Oh man, you guys are killing me. Now I've got two. Lock the meeting. All right, we're gonna do it this way, my friends. David, you are unmuted. Above and Beyond, you are unmuted. Fan World, you are unmuted. Can you guys hear me? Now make sure that you're listening to the Zoom feed and not the YouTube live stream.
Fan World. I'm on the Zoom feed.
Good. All right. The Zoom feed and not the. Yeah, I can hear myself whenever you're listening to the YouTube. I'll end up hearing myself. David, can you unmute your mic? I tried and I can't. I'm not able to. Not able to. Let's just go right to it. David, can you hear me? You can hear me, but I can't. Try unmuting in the lower left hand of your screen. There you go.
There, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. This is what I was talking
Technology.
about. Yeah, technology, ain't she grand?
Gotta love it.
This is what I was talking about for one of my Friday free-for-alls. I was literally going to open up the floor and fill this entire area up with you guys. You're making it happen early.
You got it. How you doing, Jim?
I'm great, David. How are you, man?
I'm doing wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful. And which one's Tham?
I'm Tham.
How you doing, Tham?
I'm Tham, but I'm trying to figure all this out. I apologize.
Oh, dude, you're doing great. I'm
trying this, and I had to mute the other thing. It's really great to meet you. Great to meet all of you.
Yeah, great to meet you. And thanks for coming on the show. You sound great. Good mic sounds like.
Okay, so I'm working all right. Okay.
And in the upper right, that looks like Above and Beyond.
That's me, Jim.
Oh, your name is Jim as well. Hey, how you doing,
Yeah,
Jim? Yeah. I'm just going to call you Jim from now on. It's easy for me to remember.
Right.
Faster. Yeah, exactly. Well, how are you guys doing tonight, man?
Look at this, Jim. You got a speed round going on.
I know. I'm sitting here trying to think of two things. One, what to say, and two, how am I going to handle the deep dive with three people on at once? It's going to be a struggle.
Round robin.
That's a great idea. That is a fantastic idea. We'll see when we get to it. By the way, David, yeah, I'll actually, I'd rather move it to email if I could, because I don't check Twitter all that often, not as often as I'd like, So,
oh yeah,
is that okay? I mean, I'll just post my email
sure.
address in the Twitter feed. Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Cool. So what are you guys up to tonight?
I guess I'm up to this. I'm learning things tonight, I guess.
Well, you're killing it. I mean, you got on. That's step number one.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
I was on a huge gear run today.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What kind of
Yeah,
gear?
well, I picked up a Zoom 5,
Mm.
which was very cool. I haven't had a chance to test it out yet. It's still sitting in the box, and getting ready to check it out. So yeah, I'm excited.
Well, yeah. Isn't it killing you? Sitting right there in the box.
Oh, I know. I know. But I'm just too busy this week. I have to work on it this weekend.
Oh.
We're doing a live, our first live coming up April 6th, or our first live celebrity interview. So
Oh,
I want
cool.
to have a backup, and that's why I bought the Zoom 5.
On Juliet's channel.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet. Well, I've got the bell rung, so I'll certainly be notified of that and be checking it out. Jim, what do you
Oh,
do? Jim, can you?
How many gyms are there?
Well, I think it's just me and you.
It's all you.
Yeah, because I don't know what Tam's first name is or his last. I'm not sure.
I fly commercially. I do a lot of construction
Oh,
sites and stuff like that. Doesn't make, I don't know, unless people are interested in that kind of thing for videos, YouTube videos.
mm-hmm.
I try and get some waterlands, wetlands, different areas, kind of thing to mix it up.
Oh, cool. Yeah, drone, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love drone stuff, especially drone footage. I'm dying to get one. Absolutely dying to get one.
It's an expensive hobby when you start getting into batteries and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I hear. Is it can be expensive.
It really can. It really can. Now, I kind of understand that because I raced the 10th scale and RC cars back in the late 80s.
I did that.
Did you?
Yeah, I like the RC cars and all that. I got into the nitro and stuff later on. I started off with the electrics and went into the nitro, and yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Oh, it is. It's a blast. Jim, have you ever messed with the terrestrial vehicles, for lack of a better term?
I started off with the Estes rockets as a kid.
Oh, really? Wow.
Estes Rockets. Yeah.
Remember those?
I
That
do.
goes back.
Yes, it does.
Estes is owned by Revell now.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys remember the little planes that you would fly on the end of two strings, and they would just go in a circle, and you'd just kind of make it go up and down. If you
Yeah.
were doing good, you could make it do a loop, but then you'd have to go backwards to untwist the strings.
Yeah, I'm going to take you back. Cox. COX.
I was going to say, can you please explain that, Jim?
Yeah, I'm trying to retain my PG-17 rating here.
Exactly. Qualify that, please.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when I was a kid, we used to do the dragsters on strings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you tack them into the asphalt, man, and you just let them go. I love those things. God, that's way back in the day. That was before I was actually racing motocross.
Okay, I see a drum set in the background. Are we talking about, let's see, Ludwig or Pearl?
Oh.
Those are cheapies.
Oh, are
Those
they?
are cheap. I can't believe it. They're a little hard to see in the background.
It is.
They're Thomas.
A Thomas.
Oh,
I should have known by the
Very, very old Thomas.
size.
yeah. Now, are those yours, or you just that you're in a studio and you play a different instrument?
No, it's all my stuff.
Oh, okay, awesome.
I've been playing music since I was a little kid. I got my
Oh.
first guitar when I was like 6, and I've just, been doing it my whole life. It's like my therapy, let my aggression out, or I can just kind of calm down.
Yeah.
I love it. I like
So-
music and
Sh-
motorcycles and graphics. Those are my things that are like my passion.
Dude, were
So-
we separated at birth?
Yeah. So Jim is a drummer. I'm a bass player.
Yeah,
So
yeah, David.
the other Jim's got to play an instrument now.
Yeah.
Harmonica, anything, Jim?
I always wanted to learn guitar, but never took the time out to do it. Never had the time out to do it.
Yeah, tell me about that. Oh man, yeah, it's good to meet another fellow musician, man. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good to meet other musicians.
What kind of music do you play?
Oh, well, I've been playing forever. So, I mean, I like to play everything, but I kind of get into the classic rock a whole lot. It's always fun to play with. And then I like to write a whole lot of stuff too. So.
Oh, sweet, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're in much deeper than I am. You're probably at David's level. He's You've been around the world, David, haven't you?
I played a bit. Yeah,
Yeah, I used
just a
to
little
play
bit.
for about 5 years, semi-pro, and I was touring the North Panhandle in Florida, and then I moved and got into other things, and now it's just a passion.
Yeah, I'm over on the Space Coast in Florida.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ah,
Texas now.
cool, cool.
Let
That's
me ask you something from the Eddie Van Halen days. He said that he found his sound when one of his amps was supposed to be 240 watts, but he only had it plugged into 120. So that's how he started getting his original sound. Do you guys play with your equipment?
hmm.
Uh,
I used to all the time. I used to, change out my everything from. Oh my God, uh, I have done everything to my speakers, to my pickups, to everything to try to get the perfect sound, and it's a journey, always a journey.
Hmm. Yeah, it really
yeah,
is.
I tried to just make do with what I had, and then over the years and years and years since I've been 18, I've just kind of built it up and built on top of that to try and refine it, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, from my perspective, I tend to take the DIY avenue. In
Yeah.
fact, when and I've told this story before, but I always wanted a set of Ludwig Vista lights, the clear acrylic drums,
Yeah,
and couldn't afford them back when they first came out in the late '70s. So, or actually early '70s. So what I did was, when I became a musician again after years of dashboard drumming, I decided to build my own, and that is partly my music passion is not only building instruments but playing them as well or hacking on them as well as I can.
you built your own acrylics.
Oh yeah, yeah. I ordered the shells
Wow,
straight up, cut them to the exact specs. I routed in my bearing edges, cut in all my lug mounts and my legs and I got suspension mounts because they're all sitting on a rack. It's a Gibraltar rack. It's nothing special. And yeah, and just build it from scratch basically.
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, but it was a labor of love. I'm here to tell you. I mean, it was a lot of fun, and there's nothing quite like playing on something that you've built and you think sounds good, and I've heard it sounds good.
And
Yeah.
that's it. You're looking for your own sound, right?
Exactly,
Don't
exactly.
feel like work when you're actually just doing it because you love it.
Right, right. Yep, I couldn't have said that better. I mean, and
I
I
had a
get
luthier up in Minneapolis build me a bass one time, and we just spent about 3 months on specifications on exactly what kind of wood, exactly what kind of bridge, all the way up and down the bass.
yeah.
And when I finally got it and it came in the mail, I swear to God, I was singing hymns. I was so happy. I'm like, oh my God.
In Minneapolis, huh? I was in Minnesota for about 12 years, almost
Oh, is
13.
that right?
Yeah, yeah. I lived.
That's a great city.
Yeah, it's really
It's a
cold.
great city in the summer. Sorry, I should preface that.
I don't know. It's like you have extreme cold and then extreme humidity, and the fall and fall and spring is kind of like a little leeway, which doesn't last very long. Goes by very quick.
You talk about humidity. They don't put that on the brochure for Florida, but it's like 98% humidity and 90-degree days the whole
Mm.
summer. It's miserable.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm going to say it's probably a good miserable, but that's only because I've had to endure 55 years of snow and cold winter. Where are you guys actually at? Let's go around the table here. David, where are you sitting down? What state or whatever?
Chicago.
Chicago, that's right. And Jim?
I moved from Long Island. I'm down here in Melbourne, Florida.
Oh, okay. Is it near Cape Canaveral, you say?
Yeah,
Okay.
Space Coast.
And Tham?
I'm about 30 minutes south of Dallas, Texas.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's
But
funny.
I've been all over the place. I was born in Kentucky, raised in Florida. I lived in Minnesota for a long time, and now I'm here in Texas. So
Oh, you're hip to the cold.
yeah. I'm kind of been used to both, like extreme heat and extreme cold.
Yeah, extremes.
Yeah.
It's funny. The first person I ever met that had never seen snow was a guy from Texas when I was in the military.
Yeah, Kentucky was the only place I ever lived that actually had 4 seasons. I felt like it was actual equal 4 seasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my first experience in hell. Was when the Marines sent me over to Yuma, Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
They sell T-shirts. It's 2 feet from hell and 3 feet from water.
Make your choice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like either one, but hey.
Oh, that's too good. That is too good. I wish we had T-shirts like that for Indy. Oh, no such luck. No such luck. Well, gents, it's getting the top of the hour, and I don't mean to rush you off, but I'm gonna try to figure out how we can do this because I really want to squeeze another one in. Are you guys ready for the deep dive?
Oh,
Sure.
All right,
Yeah.
let's give her a shot.
Deep dive.
Okay, I'm gonna pick at random 5 questions.
Wait a minute. First thing off the bat, I'm saying ginger.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We were looking for blonde. Oh, okay. In breads, sourdough or wheat bread?
Sourdough.
Sourdough.
absolutely sourdough.
Awesome. Awesome. On to question 2.
Question 2.
If you drink tea, what is your favorite kind of tea?
Never touch the stuff.
Long Island iced tea.
There you go. 8 liquors wrapped into one.
Well, that's a double. A ding, and we were looking for never touch the stuff. On to the next.
Question 4.
Okay. Do you respect Kanye West?
Who?
Kanye West?
That was my answer. Who?
Did you, Dave?
Heard the name.
David? We got 2
Is he-
answers.
Kanye West. Ugh.
He's a friend of Robert Plant's, right?
I respect his wallet.
We were looking for, and you guys get it. Never heard of him. Very good. And our final question.
Final question.
Okay, everyone. Cake or pie?
Aye.
Oh, it's easy. Pie.
Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking for baked Alaska. I'm terribly sorry. Nice try, though, gentlemen. Nice try. Very, very well done. Oh, well, thanks so much, guys, for coming on. I had a great time with you. And
Good to meet y'all.
And I look forward to having you on, maybe as a group, maybe individually. Who knows? But but I think I'm going to call it a night and say goodbye for now. Is that cool with you guys?
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me. This is really great to meet all of you guys, and hope to see you in the future.
Same here. Take care.
Same here. Same here. Thanks, guys. Have a good
Bye.
evening. There you have it. There you have it. That was a first for the show, folks. A first for the show. And you were here for it. Kings and Darwin, crap my dad makes. You guys were actually here for it. How awesome is that? Oh, I couldn't ask for a better night. First raid, first 3 guests at once. I think that bodes well for the Friday night free-for-all. I absolutely think that bodes well. Let me know in the chat or in the comments below, because I'm thinking that would be a great Friday night thing. Now I have the ability to pop off the trolls whenever they show up, so be a good person, right? But for now, I'm going to call it a night. Like I said, I like to keep it to about an hour a night because this does take a lot of time, and I got to get food on the table. So thanks to everyone that came over from Pusa. Thanks to my regular show chatters. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to all my guests that came on tonight. It was a fantastic show. I look forward to so many more of these. And like I said, if this is your kind of content, that hit that subscribe button and hit that bell, and by all means, share this thing. Let's build this community and have much more fun, because I'm one of those guys that keep things thinking of new things to do, and we're just trying out new things. All right, I'm going to leave you with this. Make sure that you treat others like you want to be treated. If everybody did that, this world would be a better place. Good night, all, and we will see you live.